My name is RaKael Mayat. I am the writer and director of RITA. And RITA is a silent, short movie about how my husband and I reconnected during Hurricane Rita. The production process of RITA took about 2 to 3 months. We started in Dallas, shooting with Lado Media International, and we had a little snafu with the camera, so we had to go back and reshoot and in Dallas 2 months later. And then we shot in Houston at my dad's house, which was kind of special. What I want to accomplish with RITA is to show how two people can just fall in love, getting people to go with the flow. A lot of times we try to plan our lives out and we have no idea where life is trying to take us. And because we don't go with the flow, we end up with something maybe we don't want. But going with the flow in this movie, which is a true story, I ended up with the love of my life. What Raw Theater is about, and what this movie will do for Raw Theater, is to put us out there in a way that we show positive imagery for not only just African Americans, but just for people in general. This is, like I said, this is a short glimpse of, how two people meet through a storm. Life is a storm, and out of the storm can come beautiful things. I have been doing this entertaining theater, film, all of the arts, I'd say since I was 5. I started off as a dancer at Sally Bowie Studios in 3rd Ward, Texas, off of Tidwester. And I danced till I was about 19. And then I studied sociology in college and just decided that that was not what I wanted to do. And I took an acting class, and that was it. I was 21 and I took that class, and it just totally redefined my whole life. So I changed everything, major, schools, and I pursued that with everything that I had. That was 1991. And then in 1995, I joined the Ensemble Theater in Houston as a production manager. And then I did a little acting here and there when they needed an understudy. So I've just been pursuing that. I started filming at about 2002. That was where I wanted to go. Theater is a love of mine, though. It's something that feeling of live theater, that being on the stage, that the moment, the connection with the audience, you can't beat. There's no other high like that ever, But film to me is you can share more. You can share more of yourself with more people at more than one time, if that's how I want to put that. But you can put yourself in France, you can put yourself in Houston, you can put yourself in Canada, all at the same time. Whereas film, with theater, I got to close this production down and move it over here. And so film helps me to get out all the messages that I want to share with the world, with the planet. Okay, the post-production process was quite intriguing and intricate. I met Henry Bradford in 2003, and I had just left Houston, and I was like, I'm gonna do something different. I shot a film in Houston. It was good, but I wanted to do better work. So I met Henry through a mutual friend, and he was on board. We shot this beautiful movie. We both, after the movie was over, we separated, and he did his thing, I did my thing, and then, we'll find out in another interview what happened to that movie. But, and then the connection that we made as artists was so strong that I was like, I cannot do another project without this person. So that led to me writing RITA, and then calling and say, Henry, look, I got this script, same kind of concept, silent movie, we're gonna make it a short, are you on board? He was like, of course. So we did that, and again, life took us down different paths, but I think now is our time, because even though it's been 2 years, we finished it. We actually finished it, and so that process was growing. It was a growing process for us both. you always come back to your art. Your art is going to always redirect you back to it. And so, 360 degrees. When you come back up the spiral, it's going to stop and see where you are, where it left you. And if you're ready, it's going to keep taking you higher and higher. So I think that we are, with this post-production process, we are on that spiral upward. It caught us here and we're going up. So one of the projects that we're working on is called Vegans Get Plenty. And it's about living a healthy lifestyle. People are so kind of turned off about, oh, it's not meat, so I don't want to eat it, but really, if we want to live longer and live longer on a healthy planet, we're gonna have to really reshape how we eat and how we think about food and how we think about ourselves. And also another project that I'm working on is called Through the Eyes of Ra, and it's just about a woman who is an unknown filmmaker, actress, writer, producer, mother, wife, friend, sister, trying to manifest her dreams. And it takes you on this road, and how does it end up? You don't know. You don't know if she manifested or not, so you'll have to watch the documentary to see. And what I want to say to young black women, young black men, 40-year-old women, 40-year-old men, black and white, Hispanic, Asian, whomever you are, green, blue, it is never too late. The only time it is too late to do what you love to do is when you are cremated, in the ground, not existing on this plane. But as long as you have a passion for something, whatever it is, if it's cooking, sewing, riding your bike, do it. Don't waste any more time, because when you move forward, the planet moves forward. And that we need this group love. We need everybody to share who they are, the good stuff. The divine in you, the God in you is waiting to come out. So that's what, I want to share with everybody. Get that out. Show us all, let us all experience who you are. And that's what you're going to see from me.